much for not telling me.
Last night.
I said I would have been. There's nothing I could have done, and I would have been beyond myself.
I told everybody on Discord I wasn't going live, but.
Hold on, I'll get on this screen.
I am live.
I'm not cooking.
Oh man, I thought you were cooking me something to eat. It's been a long week for us all. Here, she's trying to get down, baby. Cajun, good morning, brother. Hey, we have a new granddaughter. She was born yesterday. Man, I'm telling you, what a week. It's been a fucking week, brother. Holy crap, it's been a week. I have no work today, but I have to work tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. So, hey, man, thank you. She was healthy. Baby was healthy. Mom was healthy. Everybody was good. So we're good, man. Still got a lot of stuff going on, figuring everything out, but we'll make it through, bro. We'll make it through. Make it through this shit together.
Did you take it down?
I was kind of hoping we did work today.
Oh, I know what you want. Hold on.
She wants water. She's not very thirsty.
Hold on.
So, oh man, nice. I'll be down to get it. Cajun said, man, I'm gonna throw some brisket on. Metal, good morning, my happy Friday. It is Friday, man. It's been a long fucking family. I know that, but it is Friday. I got to work tomorrow and Sunday over at my boss's landlord's house, tearing out some nasty ass bathrooms and flooring and tile and everything. But it's work. Yeah, I'm gonna try, man. I'm kind of like, I need the money from work to pay for it though. So we are fucking tapped. Everything I made last week went to pay storage, so I didn't lose it. And Levi donated $50 to the channel yesterday, and we used that to buy some groceries and put gas in the truck. He said, we got 3 weeks of shit packed into this last one. Yes, we did, ain't we, man? It's been rough, dude. So, but yeah, I'd love to go. If I can't make it today because I don't have the money, and I was planning on going Monday, I'm taking the day off and going up there at fucking 5 a.m. to sit there all day to make sure I get my driver's license so I can go get my taxes done so I can get my money back. Yeah, Friday would be rough up there. Yeah, Monday would probably be the best day for me to go. But like I said, I got to make the money first, man, because I'm tapped. Like, I don't even have beer money again. I put $20 in the car and went and bought some groceries, and that was the end of that. That was Mama Bear's birthday money, but she donated it for the family. So good morning, Sister Krista. Krista, we had the baby. Harley had her baby yesterday.
I posted a picture on.
Yeah, there's a picture on Discord. Cute little thing, boy. Papa is ready to go meet the new Peanut. I have to come up with a new nickname for her because Ina is my Peanut and Grandma's Butterbean. So, come up, Mama. Come on, Sassy.
Call her my Brussels sprout.
A Brussels sprout. Her name is Sarah. We're excited to meet her. Also, I want to announce some stuff too that we're gonna switch up the channel a little bit. I had a talk with my channel associate. When trolls come on, don't block them anymore. Let them get on here. As long as they're not being stupid, disrespectful, I'm gonna ignore them. I want everybody to ignore the comments. I'll say it again too. Their watch hours. Have decided to try to build the channel with the help from one of my Discord members. He is wanting to help me get this up and make some money off of it for us. And so I'm not going to squash the trolls anymore. All I'm going to do is just read the blue comments, or people that aren't trolls when they come in, I'll interact with them. But like I said, if there's any trolls that come on, as long as they're not being real stupid and rude and disrespectful, well, come on up. You want to go up or out? We'll just let them get on here and ignore them. It's going to be hard for Twin, but we'll do it. You want to go outside? Or you want to come up? You don't know what you want, do you? She said, I don't know.
Just like, I'm kind of lost right now, guys. Come on,
he said, Metal says, I have a squish and a punky.
I'll help you up.
So we have a Peanut, Papa's Peanut. I swear, I don't know why I call her Peanut, but she loves when I call her Peanut. So when I meet Sarah for the first time, I'll be able to give her a name. And thank God this one doesn't have to stay in NICU for 72 days. She carried her pretty much full term, and they supposed to might be able to go home today. We're thinking so.
She said this morning that everything and everybody was doing well enough that they are hoping that this evening they will be discharged.
Yeah, exactly, Metal. I know. But I was talking with Gloria. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, Gloria has been trying to help us, like tremendously, kind of lead me in the direction of one of his friends' channels. And this guy makes like $20,000 every 2 weeks off of YouTube. Twin, if I made $20,000 in a year off of YouTube, I would be above myself. But isn't she Krista? Krista got on Discord and saw her. She said, "Oh my goodness, she is so precious. She's a cutie pie, man. She's definitely a cutie pie, and we love her."
So freaking
it's been a rough week for us guys, and I appreciate y'all being here. Mama still hasn't got much sleep. A puppy fell off the bed last night at like 2 a.m. These little suckers, for being 4 days old, are fucking mobile. Adrian, what's up, my brother? Hey, my granddaughter was born, bro, yesterday. So I went with Harley Monday, the 1st, got her married. Stassi had her puppies, and then my mom was murdered. And then it's been a little weird and rough around, and then Harley had her baby, and it's been a very emotional week for us guys. So it's been a roller coaster of emotions, up to the tall highest you could go, and the proudest I could be to turn the fan off because it gets you that. We got to have the fan on because it's hot in here. Hey, I think it. Bernice and Crystal Mike's wife were up there watching Harley had baby. They knew that baby was coming, and I guess God needed a new angel because he was sending another one down here, so he had to take one to replace the one up there. So
they got to play with her, and then
they got to play with her and see her, and then they sent her on down to Harley and us. So
Harley just
Bobby B.
Harley
Good morning, brother.
That,
hey, thank you, bro. He said, "Good morning, everyone. Congratulations, Grandpa and Grandma." Yeah, man, it's like I said, it's been a roller coaster, but I'm glad I could be here with you guys for this, man. But yeah, so from now on, I'm not going to block the trolls. Let the fucking trolls get on. I was kind of explained how it works with YouTube, being that I'm growing kind of at not a rapid rate, but I am growing nevertheless. The algorithm is throwing me out there a little more. So I'm going to get an influx of trolls, but the trolls are still watch hours and they're still fucking with my algorithm. So we're not going to block them. Twin's only going to read the Blue Crew messages, and if somebody comes in that's new, that is cool, is not a troll, I will interact with them. But in the same hand, if they disrespect Mama Bear or Krista or Susie Q or Cricket or any of the females that come in here, we'll take care of it. But just let them slide for now. Looky, what's up, man? How you doing today, brother? Hope all is well with you, and good morning.
Go out or
fine Friday morning. You coming up, Mama? She don't know what she wants. Come on, big girl.
Very confused. Go, I'm right here.
We're trying to get the pupper up, so because we got, man, literally for these dogs only being 3-4 days old, these little fuckers can get around, man. They were all over the bed, all over yesterday. Yes, exactly, always. But like I said, I'm trying to get the algorithm up. I'm curious to see how far we can take this. Like, Gloria's one of my fucking good friends too, man, and he's like, hey, we talked on Discord while I was putting on the music player thing on Discord, and he was like, hey, this is listen to him, man, because he's had my back even when I wasn't there more than I can count on my hands and toes on the other channel and on my channel as well. So I trust him. And he wouldn't. Why would he lead us around, man? He loves us. He loves being here with us because he is part of this from the beginning. I started Twin Arrow Survival years ago, but Twin Arrow Survival was born 6-7 months ago when I started doing live chats and all my people came. That's when my channel really took off. So we're gonna see, get a little plan. What? What do you want? You said turn it.
Yeah, because I did want to.
Oh, I don't care. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can do with it, and hopefully hopefully something
I mean metal.
metal.
Sorry.
It's metal. It's metal because he's
Y'all have to excuse me. I'm going like 3 hours of sleep
Mama,
in the last 3 days.
last week since
Oh,
Monday
yeah.
we haven't really had any.
What's today?
Friday. That's why I'm off. That's what it fucked me up because my boss called me and was like, I texted him, was like, hey, do we have any work? He was like, yeah, Saturday and Sunday. I was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And he was like, what? We don't have anything for tomorrow. I was like, bro, you just told me we're working Saturday and Sunday. He was like, homie, it's not even fucking Friday yet. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. So I do have 2 days of work coming, thank God. And my brother Jamie, one of my stagehand brothers, he is my fucking homie too. Like that man has done shit for me that nobody has ever fucking done. Mama Bear called him at 2 o'clock in the morning, needing to go pick the car up because of some bad shit happened to me. And one of my guns was in my car and I was stuck. I couldn't get to the car. So they went at 2 o'clock in the morning and got it out of the car lot.
You drove an hour to come and get me.
An hour to go pick her up, an hour back to Raleigh, an hour back following her to make sure she got home, and then went the other way. Bad decisions. Happy Friday, my brother. Hope you're doing well, getting ready for school.
Good morning, bad decisions.
Meadow, I love you, brother. I'll talk to you all day. So I'll see you here in a little while.
Meadow's leaving?
Yeah, definitely give me a call and I'll text you all day. You know that. So
have a good day, man.
So Mama's gonna get us some coffee going because Twin did not know that he did not have to work today. I jumped up at 6 o'clock when the alarm went off and was like, yeah, let's get ready to go to work. Yeah. Not really, but I was like, let's go. I gotta go to work, but I don't have to work today. So I might end up either going to help my brother Charles get that couch because he never called me back yesterday. He called me. We talked in the morning, and I guess the police had to go back over and do some investigating, so we never made it over there. So I could possibly go do that today or go see my boy Jamie. But I think he's at work he does stagehand shit, so I know he's working at Dreamville. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna. I mean, I don't like the troll shit, but hey, if it boosts my algorithm, let's try it, guys. That's all we can do. Because, like Glory said, if all the ones, the way he explained it off his friend's channel, man, it made so much sense. Like just from the trolls and all the people, the trolls have to come so I can have. If we get 150 trolls and 50 of them turn out to be cool people, that boosts the channel. But if I block all 150 of them or we shoo them all away, they're not going to come back. So I'm going to try it for a good month. See how it does, see what happens. You know what I mean? They're just trolls on YouTube. It ain't like they can hurt my feelings. You know, I've been through so much this week.
Over. I have no feelings right now.
My feelings are numb as fuck. So It just is what it is. Also, if any of you guys are on my YouTube or on Facebook, it's great being black, brother. If anybody's on Facebook, we posted a GoFundMe that the Pender family created for Bernice, and yeah, man, they can come in. Like I said, bad decisions. Me and Glory talked about it. The trolls can come in. I'm just going to pay attention to the people in blue and my friends like you that come in that we're been here forever. And shit, bad decisions has been here so fucking long. Yeah, hold on. He is going to be bad decisions. Has been here since fucking. Ooh, no, that's Pop. I didn't want to do that. No, he's been here just as long as everybody else. There you go, bro. Now you're part of the crew. You've been part of the crew, but now you're really part of the crew. But yeah, we're just gonna see how the trolls coming in. Like they start clogging everything up. Like Gloria said, we can remove them if they get out of hand. But it is what it is after that. So, but I'm trying to get this thing going, man. If I can make a little money off YouTube, to at least help pay for bullets and some of the equipment that I want to get for doing like filming and stuff, and then I can share it with Mama Bear, and my channel will benefit her channel, and we can all benefit. So you guys will get some great content, which I think I'm gonna do a video or two today on. Y'all want to see what kind of knives Twin likes? We don't really talk about it. We talk about a lot of guns and gear, and every once in a while we talk about some knives. Can you put that in the door since you're nope. Hey, bad decisions. You've been here with us, bro, and you've always been cool, man, and looked out for us. So now you got some love from the Blue Crew too, homie. Yeah, bad decisions has been here with us for a long time, guys. He's a good kid, man. That's my homie G. Fart in the morning. Yep, I already did that. I want to see what weapons in your sock drawer. All right. You might not like what you see in there. Not mine. Mama bears. Ouch. Hey, we got to laugh when we can, babe. You know how that goes. Definitely got some shit I want to show you guys, man. And I can't show you on the live chat, so I can show you on a video. I knew Top would like that one. Because of one of bad decisions, I have to pay taxes. Good morning. Kaz, I get that, homie. Like he said, lives are troll heaven. Most lives is too boring, not troll if we're being honest, black man. I was raised by a black woman, bro. My mother was just murdered in a drive-by shooting, was African-American, and she raised me and my kids. So I don't take that as a insult, brother. I mean, I'm probably more black than I am white. I'm not even going to be lying about it. But I do get called racist a lot. I'm not racist, man. All my guns are black. Not really, my guns are camouflage. Where's my inhaler?
Back there.
No, right here. I got two of them. No, that was my family, man. Yeah, I was raised by a black woman, man. My mom and dad. My dad was Native American. My real mom is white. But they hate me, and Bernice is the only one that showed me personally how to be loved and treated and how I treat my kids. So she's my mama, and I was introduced as her son, and I introduced her as my mama, and I will to this day, even though she's gone, not here with us anymore. She's always going to be my mama. She's always going to be my kid's grandma, and my daughter went to her house days before this happened. And this is what fucked me up too, was my daughter was in that house with Bernice and her daughter and her husband for 4, 5, 6 hours. They spent basically the whole day over there, and that drive-by could have happened while my daughter and my granddaughter and my son-in-law were there, and they all could have been killed. And if they would have done it while they were there, they all would have been killed because of the way it was shot up.
Yeah, there would have been no way.
He said all my guns are black. He got that one. And there would have been nothing I can do. I would have lost my fucking ever-loving shit and probably be in prison for chasing motherfuckers down and murdering them. But hey, that's another story for another day.
A psych ward somewhere.
Black rifle. Hey, I have a T-shirt that says Black Rifles Matter. I just can't find it. My sister made a bunch when it was the Black Movement thing, the Black Lives Matter. I have what's this. It's got an AR-15 that says Black Rifles Matter. I cannot tell you how many times people have stopped me and Mama Bear to take a picture of it, but terrible stuff. The downside of weapons. Yeah. And you know what the kick in the nuts was? That they use an AR-15, and like I love my AR-15s. Like that's.
Yeah, it's hard to look at them.
It's hard to look at them sometimes. Now I'm like, God damn, that weapon right there that keeps my family safe also took a family member from me. Wasn't my gun that did it, but just kind of messes with your head. Oh, I wouldn't try. Oh, 10 gauge. If my daughter would have got killed in a drive-by shooting, I wouldn't be on this live right now. I'd be hunting. Ching Chong looking ass back in the day. Yep.
Oh yeah.
And they start. Don't even say that. We're not. Just read these. Like Gloria said, stick to the blue comments.
I'm trying.
I don't even care. I don't even give up anymore. I want to do something with this, and Gloria gave me the way to do it. I'm going to take his advice, and I'm going to fucking listen to him. And I know he's here. And they come. Hi, sir. How's it going, Gopinder? I don't know, man. 12 gauge is pretty good, but a 10 gauge will knock a motherfucker on his ass. I shot a 10 gauge and about fell off the boat. Yes, sir. Yeah, if that would have been my daughter would have been involved in that, it would have been a lot. I mean, as what I was told of the other day, one turned himself in right away. They say a lot of gangs do that. Like they'll have a little fucking punk rookie that has to get his bones, I guess is what they call it. And he'll go, I like 20 gauge, 410. They all have a purpose to me. They're just tools. But like, I do like I have a Remington 870 20 gauge youth model that my girls shoot. That's perfect for them. Way better than a fucking 410 and not as powerful as the 12. But for a fucking woman shooting a 20 gauge, I wouldn't want to get shot with that motherfucker. You can kill a deer with it.
Exactly. Be ready to steady.
But so one turned himself in right away. from what they were saying, that they always have a little fucking piss on that needs to make his bones. So they're like, hey, go charge for murder. You'll get your fucking patch and your bandana, whatever they do. I don't know. But there was 4 of them total. So one went and turned himself right in. They caught the other 3. We think 50s. I got a 50 cal, brother. I got a 50 BMG Barrett. But I guess they got the other 3 like a day later at Kitchell Grocery right there off US 1 and going towards Henderson, which is where these guys were from, like Warrenton, Henderson area.
Which is not a good area.
No. Warrenton isn't bad, but Henderson is fucking terrible. And 90% of the heroin that comes into North Carolina comes out of Henderson. It's distributed out of Henderson. You can literally go up there and buy 50 tickets of heroin for like $60, $70.
Henderson makes the Bronx look good, if that makes sense.
Oh, Coaster, yeah. My sister gets shot, bring out the 50 BMG. Oh, definitely. Tower guy, good morning, brother. Tower, we need prayers, homie. I don't know if you caught any of my live chats this week, but my mother that raised me basically was shot and killed in a drive-by. I married my daughter to her husband. I had 10 pit bull puppies, beautiful, and my daughter had her baby yesterday, all in 1 week. The day they got married, might as well say my adopted mother, she pretty much adopted me and her family, was murdered in a drive-by shooting, and we had a litter of puppies, and they got married all on Monday. Hey, thanks, Coaster. Appreciate you coming in, homie. But yeah, it was a little rough week for us, man. So I definitely can use some prayers from you because I know you're a spiritual man and God listens to people like you. So,
Tower guy, we really do appreciate that.
Man, more than you know, brother. Yes.
Not just for us, but for
everybody. Yeah, like everybody's going through some shit right now. It just seems like some's more than others, but we're all going through our own thing. Thank you, brother. Like, she was my adopted mother, man. She brought me into her family and showed me what a real mother was supposed to love her kid like. Like, I know her. Her grandson is my best friend. He used to come over to my house every day. We lived next door to each other. And little Charles would come over, and every time I went hunting and came home, I had a tradition. I would take one backstrap, I'd cut it real thin and make fried backstrap gravy, biscuits and gravy, or biscuits, and I'd fry the fat back or the tenderloin out, and Charles would always come and eat, and that little dude could eat 3 or 4. I mean, that was the first time he ever had deer meat. It was for me. First time we had a little bag of weed he sold, I sold it to him, and he went and sold to his little friends. And I mean, he's my brother, but he's her grandson, my mom. Like, so he's watched my kids be born. They've been with my family the whole time, man. Later, brother. Have a good one, man. I'll be working tomorrow and Sunday, so that's why I jumped on today.
Have a great day, Tower.
Yeah,
Thank you
be safe out there, brother.
Thank you for your prayers.
Bill, Andy. Hey, yes, what's going on, brother?
Bad decision.
Hey, man, thanks for coming in, Bill. Go.
Thank you for that bad decision.
Thank you. Yeah, man. Thank you. Bad decision. Your family here now too, brother. You guys are. Venison is what's for dinner. I can't wait to get some more. 603. What's up, brother? Hold on. This my man right here has been here and been cool with us. 603. I'm trying to do this so I know who aren't trolls, and because I get so many people coming in that sometimes I forget the name. And I might say, oh, he's a fucking troll, but he's just saying something funny. You know what I mean? So I'm doing this for a reason too. So my damn phone card was a piece of shit. Yeah, man, venison is great. I love it. But I got burned out on it one year because I was living on that farm out there in Franklinton, and I probably shot 30 fucking deer that year between me and my buddies. Just got to work waiting to flip the open sign. Hell yeah, brother. Well, don't work too hard today. I'm off today, but then I'll be working Saturday and Sunday. What reason am I doing what? Live chat? I just get on here and chat with my friends. We chat with my friend. All the people that are in blue are family. I make videos and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I just get on here to bullshit for 2 hours. Something to do in the morning while I drink my coffee. So yeah, we drink coffee. We talk to everybody that's on the blue crew. Tell them what's going on. I make videos. If you go to the channel and you can see some gear videos, and there's pictures of my pups up. There's all kinds of shit. There, see, there's a puppy right there. Who's that? Dude, that I want to see that, dude. Yeah, I would definitely love to fucking check that out, brother. I want to do some magnet fishing myself, man. There's a place, dude, I wish you didn't live so far away and you could come down here because there is 2 places I could take you. More than likely, we would find a gun. Like, I swear, I get a real weird feeling when I go by these 2 places. Not only because of where they're located, but I just get a weird feeling. And if we could get your magnet up in that joker, bro, we might find something good. I went magnet fishing and found a live 50 BMG once. Hey, man. I know down by military bases, you can find them all the time.
Noose River.
Dude, yeah, the Noose River too. 603, that would be cool, dude. Like, I found a gun, but not magnet fishing. I found a 10 millimeter Glock under a waterbed mattress in a house I was demoing out so we could rebuild it. And that was a pretty cool score. Damn, I can't even talk. I need coffee. And don't make mine like super strong today. Mama Bear made that coffee so strong yesterday, it gave me a fucking anxiety attack. I think she did something else to it. No. And we got more light up now, guys. We have some windows open and shit in here. It's getting too hot for the... I find a lot of old railroad parts. Oh, no shit. That's still cool, though, man. He said he finds a bunch of old railroad parts magnet fishing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. From old times or just... Pilgrim, good morning, my brother.
I used to have the spikes from the railroad track.
Oh, yeah. I always had those.
We used to pull them out.
I want to take a railroad spike and make a tomahawk out of it using like blacksmith and forge. Blacksmith it up. Yeah, railroad spikes are great. Like, I'd love to have some. He said from the 60s. Oh, hey, wow. That's freaking dope,
that
man.
Is awesome.
That is really dope. She said I couldn't even drink coffee in the morning. My anxiety was number one. Yeah, mine too, Krista. After the week I've had, and I'm about out of everything. So we should have some care packages coming. Oh, everybody. Yeah, that is cool that you find some shit from the 60s. I was thinking, man, what if it was from like the 1800s or something, man? That would be dope too. Some old train parts or something from like the early when they were first cutting through. I found out a lot of them were from train wreck in 1960. Oh shit! So that like, they wrecked the train and the train wrecked and fell into water, or they crashed and then water came later. I found a putter from 1932. No shit. The Coaster Carter. He said I found a putter from 1932. That's pretty wild. I have some old stuff. I collect a few old things here and there. Fell in the water. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, damn, that was crazy. He said it all fell in the water. So he's magnet fishing and finding it. Railroad spike blades. Oh, yeah. Well, so it's because of the steel. I saw a guy who made one who cut the blade and put an insert in it and then peened it back, welded it back so he could keep it sharp. I have a tomahawk, guys. I actually have 2 tomahawks. One I made, one I bought. I got that little SOG tomahawk, and I got a sheath that hooks in my belt. But I took an old roofing hammer hatchet. The handle was rotted. It was rusty. It was crapped. Wasn't sharp for shit. And I had broken axe splitting firewood, so I took the axe handle and put it into the roofing handle, the roofing hatchet head, and filled it with some JB Weld, spiked it down so it's not loose. And then I wrapped the first about 5 inches with paracord so I can use it as a handle for when I'm like shaving or something. And I had a buddy build a leather sheath. The oldest thing I found was a flint wheel rifle from 1855. That's cool. I would have been hard to turn in. I know where old railroad station used to be with direct trains. I go by there in 3 weeks. Yeah, definitely, Chop, please. I have found a few square head nails, so these are, early 1900s, hell, 1800s, 1900s. I worked on a house not too long ago, and that's how it was built, with rough cut lumber and them old handmade spiked nails from the fucking blacksmith. That house was from like the early 1800s. We did a bunch of wood replacement and sanded and scraped some shit, get the junk off. But yeah, you got to be careful doing old houses like that too, because there could be lead in the paint. This one looks empty, but it's still doing something. I'm going to hit it before it is 100% empty, though. That's all we got. I'm trying to look for other things. If I get up with Charles, I might get a little bit bud for helping him. So here's one, too, that might be empty, but it might not be either. Is she all right? Yep,
yeah,
Mama Bear was talking to.
That, Sarah is famous, that everybody on the Blue Crew was in. She's precious and nice.
Yep. Oh yeah, the square nails, they're definitely or just it's not just the head, the whole nail square. They're square and they come down real long. It's like almost like a concrete nail, but they're not. They were for wood. I've been trying to find a welding artist to make me something cool from this stuff I find. Damn, that would be cool, dude.
It's not.
Like, hey, you gotta pull it hard. Ain't nothing in it. You just gotta. We're just cooking into what's resin in there, but it's something to take the edge off. Anything right now, any port in a storm, man. Yeah, like the cut nails, man. 10 gauge. You also got to be careful going through those old houses. If you disturb insulation, yeah, asbestos. So before we went in, they had somebody come in and take all that stuff out because they had to have a company come. They had these big red dumpsters and they lined it with plastic and taped it on the outside. And then they had these people in suits with masks and everything go in and take all the stuff out, put it in these big black trash bags, duct tape them shut, and then put them in the dumpsters. And when the dumpster was full, they wrapped it up with this plastic thing and sealed the top of it off. I watched them do it outside because I was doing something else. So. Yeah. So yeah, that was wild to watch them do that. It was hot that day. I couldn't have been in one of them tie back suits with a respirator on. And I worked at a place one time, man, where they had to stop the job because there was pigeon poop in the elevator shaft where we were working, and you can't breathe it. It's got some kind of parasite that'll get in your lungs and kill you. So they had to come and take and clean all that out.
Dad rented a house before they moved to Colorado.
Top said my grandfather had asbestos on sandwiches. A lot of us probably did, more than we know.
They had a bat problem, so they called in people to come look. Well, at first it was like 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's not.
No, there was thousands.
Bill, yeah, those guys made a huge
garbage bag after garbage bag.
Yeah, you can't have that. It's got ammonia and shit in it. But Bill, yeah, asbestos is freaking crazy, and there's a lot of it, more than people realize. It was in a lot more stuff than people realize. I used to do historical work in Sanford. I worked for a company, JC Construction, and we used to do a whole bunch of old buildings, like buildings from like the 1800s, 1900s in downtown Sanford. They were redoing them because they were falling in, of course. We did one called the Buggy Factory where they made huge rolls of like stuff for parachutes. And before that, they made parachutes during World War II. Before World War II, they started making buggies. Yeah, we're not going to block. All right, listen, guys. So a lot of you weren't on here. So hold on, before y'all block everybody, we're gonna stop blocking the trolls for a little bit. Just don't pay attention to them. Let them come in. They're built. So what's happening is since my channel is growing, they're throwing me into the algorithm more than normal. So a lot of more trolls are coming, but the trolls are still watch hours, and they're still. If we get 150 trolls and I get 5 subscriptions out of that, it's building the channel forward. So we're going to not block them. I know a lot of you guys weren't here when I said it too early. I should have waited for everybody to be here. Just fucking ignore them. That's what I'm going to do. We hold a conversation between ourselves and we just ignore them. They can come in here as long as they're not killing my chat every other one going up. Then we'll give them a little block. And they're not disrespecting one of the females in here. All of us dudes got tough skin. We can take this punk ass shit. But if they start getting mouthy and disrespectful to Mama Bear, Krista, Susie Q, Cricket, any of the other females, Larry Red, anybody on here, we'll block them. I'm going to see what we can do with this. Like, I wasn't really taking it serious as I should be. And I'm just like, fuck the trolls. But then I'm not growing as fast as I was either. So, and one of my friends brought that to my attention and has worked with another channel, and that's a pretty successful channel. So we're going to see what they do and give it a try. But I do appreciate it because I love you guys. You're my troll smashers. That's why I'm here. Yeah, see, that's what. I just ignore the bullshit. There's going to be a bunch of them because it's an influx of them when they put me out there. So as long as they ain't saying, no, Bill, no, you didn't even know. No apologizing. Nobody say anything about apologizing because you guys weren't here when I said it. Nobody's done anything wrong. You were actually doing what I wish we could do, but we're going to get it to where we can grow it. But no, you weren't even here. You don't have to apologize for nothing. So don't even sweat it.
What you were supposed to do.
We keep the women safe in this one, but all of us dudes, man, they can say shit as much as they want. No, you're good, Robert. No saying sorry. No apologies, no needed. You guys weren't in the chat when I said it. So you have no reason to be apologizing. You were doing what I told y'all to do from day one.
Yeah.
But now if they get stupid, aggressive, and they're blocking up the chat or they're saying something about one of the females, y'all have at it. because
So have fun with
I'm
them.
only gonna do so much disrespect because this still is my channel and I still have a fucking moral standing for this. But you guys are in charge of that. Twin's not gonna block anymore. Only my crew members, because unless it gets to the point where nobody's got it, and I'll do it. Yeah, and it's nothing against anybody. I mean, I love the fact that we clean the trolls out of here and it's just us, but it's not growing the channel fast enough. You know what I mean? And it was brought to my attention and like, hey man, this is what this guy did. And this dude's making $20 million or $20,000 every 2 weeks. And, oh, well, don't burn me. Yeah, I'm scared, man. Pouring boiling hot water into a cup, boy, you guess that makes me a little nervous there, Mama Bear. But yeah, nobody apologize for nothing. We're just gonna see what we can do, man. If Twin can get, if I could have 1,000 subscribers, man, or what would even if I ever got to 15,000 subscribers and my watch hours were doing good and stuff, maybe something could come of it and I could make a little money so I could do this like way more full time.
No, we never thought we would be.
I never thought I'd have 570 some subscribers, let alone having everybody on YouTube that's helped me and done so much for my family and has got us through some of the hardest times that I've been in my life. Some of the hardest times literally I've been in my life have been this last week. I've had some of the greatest times and some of the fucking worst times all in days apart. And you guys have shared it with me and don't judge me. You don't fucking talk shit to me about stuff. And it's just a lot, man. Too much Scandinavian me not to play with it. I play with them. Fucking play with them. That's what Glory told me to do. Glory was like, have fun with them. Make it fun for everybody, man. Instead of blocking them, let's talk shit to them. And I'm down with that. So yeah. Oh, the top G said 30,000. And I'm not, I didn't want to, I have told y'all before, I thought maybe not about getting monetized because I didn't want it to change the channel or anything. But why not? Like, I love doing this. So why not at least make a little something off of it? You know what I mean? And that would, and sponsors, if I could get some ammo sponsors or some gear sponsors, you guys know I'll share. Like, if I got somebody sponsoring cool shit to me, all my people are going to have cool shit because that's just how Twin is. That's how I was raised by Bernice. If you got it, give it. And if you ain't got it, go find it and give it. Like, so after her death, a lot of things have changed my head this week. A lot of stuff has happened that's made Twin wake up a little bit to some things. And I've had a few people talk to me off camera like, hey, bro, like, we know this is what you want to do, but maybe this is what you should do. And I'm going to follow it and we'll do what we got to do to get this shit up and going. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, top, like, well, I did hear something, and I think it's going to affect YouTube a whole lot more than what people are thinking too. Condor used to have a, what do they call it? Where Condor would send you gear for free to try and review. Well, they stopped doing that because of the tariffs that Trump put up. They stopped their affiliate program because they can't, the tariffs aside, they can't just give you stuff now. So I'm thinking a lot of other companies are going to start following suit with the tariffs. Levi, what's up, my brother? Hey, Bad Decisions. We'll see you later, homie. Thanks for stopping in.
Have a great day, Bad Decisions.
Holy shit.
Good morning,
yeah.
Levi.
But yeah, so Modern Frontiersman put a post on his channel, said that that the affiliate program for Condor had stopped, that they weren't sending him or Fatty or anybody gear anymore. So yeah, then hopefully sponsors and stuff you can keep. Yeah, most of the time when they sponsor you, they'll give you shit. Man, if they gave me 200 rounds of ammo a year or something, man, that would be something that I could go shoot with, you know? With boots.
There's one that actually has boots.
I know. Yeah, but like, it'd be cool. I mean, and if I make a little money off of it, that'd be fine too. It would help with things. And anything I make off YouTube, I'd try to put right back into the homestead. So my YouTube channel would literally be hopefully building my homestead. You know what I mean? That would be pretty dope in its own self. Like, I keep looking over the cameras, guys. It's weird having, I can look out and see all around my camper now. Used to be in here like, damn, what was that? Ooh, what was that noise? Ooh, was that something? What? Let me go look. What are the dogs barking at? Now I can look out and see everything.
Now we know the dogs are just barking to be barking.
Yeah, now they just mostly bark to bark.
So instead of Mama Bear getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go see what they're doing,
we can look outside because my cameras are night vision. But yeah, so that's the direction that we're going to try to do with this and see how it works, man. Dude, that would be awesome, Top.
That would be,
dude. That
so
would be
there
freaking awesome.
And I was before I busted my phone up. I followed this girl on YouTube, and she was giving direct step-by-steps of how to do this. So I was starting to write everything down, and then she said something about solar and like a generator, but the generator is powered by the solar, and it can power
that'd be awesome.
a car or anything. So I started looking into sponsors for that. I'm on top of it.
Dude, Top, that's my plan. Hey, Magnet, we'll get you there. Let me, once I get off, I'll go sub to you too. Because we'll get you to 200, bro. You stick with Twin Arrows Survival and his blue crew, we'll get you, bro. We'll get you to where you'll be up there. They got me to over 500. Like, no lie. Like, I don't even know. Can somebody tell me how much I'm at right now?
Oh, big strengths. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on.
Where you going, girl?
Is that trying to confuse my dog?
And these little jokers are everywhere. I'm at 572. Wow. Like, I never thought I'd be at 572, but let's see how far we can go. So Twin's going to start doing more content. Whoa, where you going, little one? She said, I want to go see my mom.
Let me have her.
She said, they're active, boy. Little jokers are not playing. She said, that's my daddy. I like him. We'll get, Chris, we'll break. We can get you past 95. This is the Blue Crew and Twin Arrows. This is what we do. I love pepping other channels up, man. I want everybody to be subbed to everybody.
Listen, little wiggle worm. She is a strong little thing. She said, I do not.
They are. She said, I want my mom. She said, I go over to her.
Do I have anybody behind me?
Nope, but you can't pass here.
Was. Okay. Yes. No, that's not the one.
You got no boots on.
No, there's one right there.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm about lost in it.
Boots.
He's top said I'm at 95. Awesome. All right, let me get them. We got puppies everywhere, and they're so freaking cute.
Oh, I got her.
There you go, guys. That's how we do it, man. See, we build everybody up. That's all I want to do on this channel. But I really appreciated what me and Glory talked about, man, and it did get me to wake up a little bit to like, damn, man, I need to do this because I'm spinning tires a little bit here and there, and it's like, man, I sat and thought about what direction do I want to take the channel in, and you know, it's changed a couple times, but I really like the way it is right now, and it's like fucking awesome. What's up, Jacob? He said, I'm just sitting down at work. We're just checking puppies and chatting with everybody. I'm off today, so we can do a live for 2 hours today, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 hours today, and that'll tomorrow morning I gotta work. I gotta be at work at 8, but it's only like 25 minutes away, so it's not too bad.
Oh, I need.
What happened? What happened?
She's got it all over her mouth and nose.
Oh, from her mama?
Yes. Please help.
Well, here.
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
So, well, take it over there. Oh, no, don't just.
Can you see if?
Yeah, it's off. I don't know. Check, because she's got to use the bathroom. I'm on a live chat. You're giving me puppies. She's got to pee. All right, let's make it. Should get off the pot here.
Let's go. It's heavy.
Do not fucking drop it.
Step out. That's why I'm holding it still. Can you not use the? You're good.
She can't do simple tasks, man. That's the fucking problem. Stand over there. Stand right there. It's all good, dude. Shit, man. I'm gonna hang on. I know people got to come and go. It's Friday morning too. Everybody's trying to make it to work and stuff. I just figured I'd sit on for 2 hours, hang out, and I might try. I'm thinking about doing a video today on my knives. What knives Twin likes to carry.
Oh, we should out in the field.
What?
Name all out and do a video.
Well, we'll do something. Go walk up and something. Because I want to show you guys the knives that I have. I mean, I still can do it. I used to be a knife salesman. I worked at a knife shop in the flea market on the weekends, selling all kinds of shit, from your cheap Pakistan shit to your high-end fucking Benchmades and CRKT, like Benchmade, Microtex. I can get anything, any knife in the planet. The catalog we sell out of is that thick. Plus, we have other stuff. The guy I was working with, his dad would bring all kinds of stuff. So,
yeah, you done, babe?
that's cool that your job takes care of it.
Well, that's fine. That's all we got.
Oh, there's Horsepower. If you ain't subbed to Horsepower Coffee, go sub to Krista. She's on there too. She literally about broke your finger trying to get the fucking... It needs to be emptied every day.
No, I need to change it out.
Oh, Boker's good knives too. I've never had one. I've dealt with a bunch of them. I've never had one. It's just what falls into me. I usually end up with Gerber, Buck, CRKT. I have a Benchmade, some Spydercos, and a few Cold Steels. He said, I'm back. Morning gardening show. Hey, good morning. I found a real good use for the ashes that I collect from pellet stuff. I use them in my garden to fertilize my plants. That's good. Yeah, definitely helps. I always put ash. Hello from Iran. I am from North Carolina in the United States of America.
We got a picture coming in.
Damn, dude. Well, Robert, we'll be praying for you, brother. He said his PTSD is flaring up from the storms.
Oh, I will definitely be praying for you. I know how that feels.
Miss Cricket sent me a thing on yesterday saying that there were some bad storms south of us. I didn't even know. Like, I don't watch TV or anything, guys. I literally do not watch TV. I stare at my TV now. It's fucking cameras. So anything I get off, I usually check my weather on my weather app on the phone, but it didn't say anything. But Monday we got from like Sunday night, about 2:00 that afternoon, all Monday we got rain. So we got to get, that's another thing we got to do this weekend is get the all the outside stuff and dogs and shit ready. We need to change duct water, and we changed duct water yesterday too, but you got to change it every 2 days because little fuckers are nasty. You give them fresh, nice, clean water, and I got 2 pools in there. It went back that way.
No, she dropped it. She had it.
Well, you got to find it. You got to find it. Microtex knives are great, man, but they're real expensive. But back to that, I like Buck. So Buck, CRKT, Benchmade. I have one Benchmade. I have 3 or 4 Spydercos. Those are really good knives. What else do I got? Some cheap shit. I got an Ontario Cutlery Marine Raider Bowie. That thing is freaking beast mode, man. It's fucking sharp as a razor. Got a hella point on it.
Sorry, baby.
And that's why. What was that?
I think somebody just peed.
Oh, Mom was not cleaning it then.
Oh no, they were under there.
Oh, it's a Mama
I went to go lean on it.
I said, don't question. You got to check that. You can't lean on anything. On this thing. Yeah, I got a Camillus knife. I actually have 2 of those, Randall. They're both fixed blades. These are the ones I have. I love America. We don't like Iran, and we're gonna turn your country into glass if you don't keep fucking around. Oh, here, let me do this. We'll do this, and then we'll do the family that after. Well, put it on Discord. If you share it with everything. Yeah, he don't like America. That's okay. We don't like Iran. Spydercos are good blades. Kershaw's are good blades. Dude, I had an old Kershaw knife. Shit, the dude brought it in. It was an older model. It was really nice. The newer ones though, I had a new model and the fucking thing literally fell apart in my hands. Like it was, I don't know if it was it just felt kind of cheap. The old ones though are really good. Joe Mama says Tiger has been in all the live streams during shit. It's all right. Thanks for the warning, Joe Mama, though. I like that. Joe Mama. He said Joe Mama came in and was like, Tiger's been in all the live streams stirring up shit. See? He said right there. See, Tiger's been in all the live streams stirring up shit. He can start. Like I said, just ignore him, guys. We got other people to talk to. He said Tiger repeating the same time. Yep. So you probably saw him on another one, Notorious. I'm taking it. He was on another one talking shit, so he just jumping through live streams. It's not gay if I'm pumped. You're fucking gay. Microtex are very expensive. Yeah, they are, but they are fucking nice knives, man. I got to mess with a couple without the front. You know, you fucking automatic out the front. Those were nice knives, man. And I would love to have one. Maybe someday. I just can't spend $1,200 to $2,000 on a fucking knife. Like I could buy a bunch of knives with that and have some really good ones. But I'll do a video today on some of my knives that I got. That'll be something. We don't really talk about them enough, man. And a knife is a very, very, very useful tool. It's you have to have a knife on you guys. Like you got to carry some kind of a knife. Like if it's a tactical situation or a basic everyday carry, you should have a knife. There's nothing you can't just, you know, it's hard to replicate tools in the wilderness sometimes. And if you don't have a knife, it's hard to replicate that in a survival situation. So it becomes very useful to have in any of them things. Damn, he said they're getting snow in New Hampshire. Holy crap. Here today, it's warm. It's going to be warm. It's not really sunny out right now. It's kind of cloudy, but it's going to be in the 85 today. Yeah, exactly, Robert. 2 is 1, 1 is none. So carry 2. That's the old. I'm a firm believer in that, anyways, man. 2 is 1, 1 is none. I tell that to Mama Bear and them all the time. That's why when you guys here, you'll see a lot of duplicates in that gear, because if you have 1 and it goes out, you don't have any. If you have 2, you can always have backup. So it's good to have. You know, I always carry at least 2 knives, 2 lighters, multiple ways to start fire, multiple ways to purify water, multiple ways to stay warm, multiple things to eat, you know, multiple things to carry water in, you know. Like the lightning looks nice out. Light fighters, good morning, my brother. But yeah, just you, and I'm a fan of what I don't do enough of. I've noticed is dummy cord shit. My compass is dummy corded. When I put it in my chest rig, I dummy cord it to my chest rig, but I don't dummy cord a lot of shit. I probably should. That's how. I also have multi tools. I got a Gerber multi tool and a Leatherman, but my fucking Leatherman broke. Like this is crazy. I heard my sister bought it like 20 years ago for Christmas, and I just got it out a couple years ago and started using it. And I was carrying it in my pocket because it's got a pocket clip. I dropped it in the woods and I didn't know I lost it. I couldn't find it. I'm like, fuck, I must have dropped it. Well, we went rucking and I followed the same trail getting into it, and I found my Leatherman. Picked it up, and when I picked it up, I heard a rattle, opened it up, and a little chunk of metal fell out of it. And I'm like, well, fuck. So now when you open it, it's floppy. It doesn't have like the rigidness like it used to have. It's just real floppy. I don't think it's broke to where I couldn't use it, but I like it rigid. And I think I just need to send it back. Original Kershaw, I dropped, check and trap. Damn. Oh, I have the Gerber LMK2 military combat knife. I have the Gerber multi-tool. I used to have a bunch of Gerber Gator fixed blades that I got through a military like surplus place. I had a bunch of those. I wish I still had one. They had like rubberized handle. Does any of y'all remember the Gerber Gators? Big fucking pocket knife, got rubber handle, had a belt sheath. A lot of guys in the Army had them. I heard Tiger carrying 2 fleshlights, 1 for him, 1 for the one he shares with his buddies. I thought they were just a bunch of goat fuckers. They don't need that. Snow. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Snow still. It's 80 degrees down here, and worst thing we got to worry about sometimes is like a thunderstorm. Spec War. I haven't heard of that one in a while. ACR, yeah, man. I know the Gerber Gator. Let me turn that because Mama's all laying up in the damn trying to get to the puppies, guys. I wish I still had one. I wish I still fucking had it. I had like my ex used to work at this place where the military had these big storage units where they filled cubicles stuff with the people's stuff, and while they were deployed. Well, a lot of them were deployed. When they came back, they found their shit had mold and was rotten and mice crap and shit. So her job was to go through everything, clean what they could salvage and throw away what they couldn't, or what the people just said, fuck it, I want you just to pay me for everything. They would have to throw all that shit away. Well, she was bringing home ungodly amounts of military surplus, because if not, it was going in the dumpster. And she was like, I know you like this shit. She 4 or 5 multi-tools, like just all kinds of shit, just knives. I had a Benchmade fixed blade. I had all kinds of shit. That's where my helmet came from. Just everything. Like, it was really good. I wish I could still do that. Yeah, dude, that's so. Yeah, we were getting them from Fort Bragg, the people down there that were issued. They were issued, and they had the nice belt sheath. I mean, the blade didn't look steel. It looked like almost like a carbon steel. They weren't shiny. I loved it. I still have a multi-tool from that. I still have the LMK2 on my chest rig. It's on my LBE kit. I apologize. I'm going to do a video on that today too, guys. I want y'all to see my LBE kit. I haven't got it out. I'm going to pop that since it's easier to get out now. I'm going to pop that and get it out. Plus, I need to adjust the belt back down since I lost so much weight to get it to fit. But yeah, I would love to fucking have found another one. I need to look up and see if there was what they cost now. Because like I said, I had like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, like a dull matte finish on it. It was just badass knife. And I loved the handle because it was like rubberized, textured, and it wouldn't slip if your hand was wet or blood or something, if you had to cut something, you know? I mean, I skinned a deer with one and it was fucking superb. Like, I hadn't thought about those in a minute. Oh, Robert, that would be a treasure, man. He said he still has the bayonet he carried in Desert Storm. That would be cool. I'd like to see that one time, man. I'd like to see a picture of that thing. If that thing could talk, man. Yeah, rubberized, man. It was just really good. See, it's fun playing with the trolls. Kind of want one on a leash. You just make a little troll run around. What are you? Oh, you ain't paying attention to me. We are the club.
No, I was talking about.
I'm sucking this thing fucking dry, man. This. UK now uses zombie knives. You would need to go Google. See, oh, I want to see that zombie knives. That would be pretty fucking. Oh, ACR, the pups are fucking crazy healthy. They're all over the bed right now, and Sassy's over there. But dude, these little suckers, for being 4 days old, are all over the place. Damn, Randall, I'd like to see that one too. Mark 5 dive knife. Y'all ever seen the Gerber Fairbanks, Applegate Fairbanks knife? It comes in a box. It's Colonel Applegate Fairbanks made it. I think it was a fight knife for American Britain. Man, I fucking want that Gerber. I had one. I saw it, dude, and I was like, oh, I gotta have that knife. And I traded a guy for it for like there was like 2 knives he wanted that were about equal value, and I was like, I'll just trade you, dude. Like, if you want to trade that, I'll trade it. He traded it, and a buddy of mine liked it more than me and made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and I sold it like a dumbass because I'd love to have that knife now. Damn, ACR. Yep, me too. For like 6 months, man. I didn't even use it or nothing. I kept it in my gun safe because that was just fucking nice. You know what I mean? Just fucking nice. And it's new in the box, Randall. Uh-oh. Randall, I bet you got some cool shit because everything that you've sent me pictures of on email has been really fucking cool because you've been a collector for a long time too, ain't you, brother? Like, I have a Gerber multi-tool, but I ditched it for another Leatherman after I lost it. Oh, I have my Leatherman in a bag. I need to send it back to the company. I guess I need to get online and see what you have to do to send one back. But yeah, it's just a little end piece, like a spring inside of it. You know, when you open it, it keeps the handle from flopping back and forth. It ridges kind of. It doesn't lock, but it holds it really sturdy, and it doesn't do that anymore. Which I can still use it. Good morning, Martin Moore, granddad twin. Yes, sir. From 2 beautiful little girls, but I am papa to 2 beautiful little girls, and I am. It's been a roller coaster of.
Who was that?
It just ran down the curtain. Okay, we got to go get some fucking traps. We got to fucking come up with a couple bits.
I'm so done with these little bitches.
They're just fucking. Because of that. I can tell you why.
It's not just because
It is. It's the fucking dog food and stuff outside and all that shit we throw in that trailer, and then they come in here because of that. Nope, I'm not saying the alphabet. XYZ QRS. Oh shit, Robert. How much rain have you guys gotten? He said my pond is overflowing. That is what's coming our way.
Where's he live?
I'm not sure, but I know he's south of us. I gotta protect those little puppies from those 4-legged scamper monsters. Oh, we are. Yeah, too damn much. Exactly, brother. I fucking feel you on that one, homie. knock on wood, bro, this year we've been blessed to not have a bad storm come through, because this is the time we usually get flooded at least once. And I don't. Yes, Tiger is here, Martin. So apparently you know from other places, huh? That is a long name there, buddy. We're going to call you KM. Nice to meet you. He said release this in English. Yeah, he was. I'm sure there's people came from other chats and said he's been. You got to hit it hard. He said he's been doing the same shit on other channels. So I think I'm gonna have to go up to the 8s, or at least start getting the ones that are 6s. I keep one of these in my mouth literally 24/7. And if I don't have them, I don't feel bad though. Is that bad? There, you probably got one that time. Cross-eyed. He got hit list. Yeah, KM, that's your name, brother. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I'll call you KM. I am Twin Arrows Survival. Everybody calls me Twin. Oh, yeah, the pups are great, man. They're all, I mean, if I could show y'all, they're all laying right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But they are the rainbow colors that this dog has had is from black to a light gray. Is in between. There's brindles, there's chocolate, there's 2 chocolate ones, there's a brindle, there's a tricolor that's got white, brindle, and black. There's one I call Coco. She's straight chocolate. Like she looks like light chocolate milk. Like it's crazy. Randall said, "Let the party begin." But yeah, it's crazy how beautiful these little jokers are, man. I swear. From Cuba. Welcome from Cuba, man. Thank you for coming in. How is it down there right now? All right. What you got, cast iron, Cajun? Damn, ain't nobody called me Frogman in a minute, bro.
Who called you Frogman?
Cajun, that was my call sign.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Because I didn't think anybody else knew about that.
No, nobody else does know about that. It's classified. Warm and sunny, man.
It's not anymore.
Yeah, they don't know. That's all they know. All right, yeah, I got you, bro. I'll text you. Send me some pictures of it, and I'll get you straight. Actually, I have 3 that I need to do. So what I'll do is I'll make a video on how to clean and season your cast irons, and I'll text you and show you what you need to do for yours. See, Cajun said, I know the old Twin. Back in the day, baby. Back in the day. That's that. Hell yeah. That was the days, buddy. Still, though, now we got plenty more new ones coming, bro. We're going to have some fucking fun with this shit, guys. After talking with Gloria yesterday and getting my head right after all this shit this week, bro, yeah, we're going to have some fun with this one, and we're going to do some shit. Because I got a lot of people that support me, and I won't want to fucking... And so far, man, you know, it's just... We just do what we want. It's our channel. It's my channel, but it's our channel. It's not just my channel. It's everybody's channel. Everybody's got their own channel, but we all support each other, and I like that shit, man. Greenland belongs to Germany. Huh. I thought Greenland was just Greenland. I thought Greenland belonged to Greenland. I don't think Greenland really belongs to anybody. I think it's just its own place. I mean, America is America. UK is UK. Russia doesn't. China, nobody really owns anything. We might just rent the shit. So, y'all want to see the pretty chocolate one? No, that's not her. That's my girl. That's my big girl. I'm sorry, mamas. That's sorry, mamas. She said, my dad picked me up. Maybe she needs to eat.
Oh, show him and tell him what we named her. She just got done.
Oh, we ain't named it yet.
Snowbird.
I don't know if I want to call it that yet. Look at this one. I passed out. I made a fat girl. Iceland control Greenland. Yeah, I mean, Poland governs Greenland. I'm not hot. It's nice in here. If you were involved in a car accident where you were almost dead, you broke your hip and broke your shoulder and you fractured your punctured your lung, blood vessels, how much payout? Hey man, that should be about a fucking, that's a lot of payout. I had a broke hip. Somebody broke my hip in a car accident and I got $120,000. So that would be morning gardening show. That would be a very, that was also 20 years ago. Yeah. But I thought they called Greenland so invaders would go there, not Iceland. Hey man. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, well weather all the time. From Iceland. Yeah. I'm welcome from Iceland too, brother. I just thought Iceland controlled Iceland or Greenland controlled Greenland. I didn't know it was controlled by another country. Greenland is Denmark, like Puerto Rico. Oh, okay. I get it now. No, so like it's part of us, but only it's part of us. We help them out. Well, we really didn't help them out. Dude, ACR got a fucking deal on that bag and that weightlifting equipment he got. I don't know if y'all saw it, but what ACR had got a fucking nice Osprey backpack and a hell of a bunch of workout equipment for a fucking steal, man. And I'm glad he got that deal. PR is position. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just knew that. So that makes sense. Bill told me that Greenland is to Denmark like in, Puerto Rico is to the United States. So they're like part of us, but like we just look out for them. But when they had that fucking hurricane, we really didn't look out for them. I have some friends from Puerto Rico. You talking about the best fucking rice and beans I've ever fucking ate. And the fried plantains and the fucking chicken and pork and shit they made. Oh my God. They made me an honorary member that day because I ate everybody's food. Nobody got nothing. They were like, oh, man, my buddy's mama came up to me and she was like, you make me so happy. And I'm like, what did I do? And he was like, bro, you know how many plates of food you ate? And I was like, wow, like I couldn't stop eating it. He said, well, that's what my mama loves. When somebody new comes and she can feed you and you love it that much, you like made her cry and shit. And I was feeling bad because I made the woman cry, but she was just so happy that I enjoyed so much. Man, I couldn't stop, dude. And I'm a big boy, so they were like, because you go to a family cooking and everybody's getting scoops and you're like, man, I don't want to be a pig, but this shit looks amazing. And so you get a little bit of everything to try it. And then my buddy told me the second time, he said, man, you go back up. He said, dude, this is a buffet, man. He said, there's enough food to feed us 3 days if we all wanted to eat here. Boy, I said, all right. Fuck, next time I went up, I wasn't so bashful. And that woman looked at me and smiled, and that was it, buddy. We were best friends forever. She still cooks for us every once in a while. She makes this rice. It's like orange rice. It's got corn and some vegetables and some chicken and oh my goodness, man. Beans in it, hops. Oof. I'm getting hungry thinking about it. Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean. I didn't know that. Where have you been, ACR? To Samoa? Oh, American Samoa. Yeah, dude. ACR been there. Damn. Was it beautiful, ACR? I'm sure. I would love to. I've never been out of America. I went to Canada one time when I was real young, but I don't remember. We went on to the other side of Niagara Falls because we lived in New York. We went on to the other side and saw it from the other side. Second helpings, you don't have to ask me twice. No, Bill. That's what because you know how it is, man. I was just kind of like, it's loaded with crabs. Oh, no shit. Oh, like, yeah, big Samoan people, man. Yeah. I played football with a kid from Samoan Island. He was a big motherfucker. Maybe I had a guy tell me I look Samoan one time. You'll see now that summertime's coming. I'm the white boy right now. Wait till the Native American comes out in me. You'll see. Twin will look like I'm freaking. I'll be red once I start working outside. Y'all see the white boy diminishes. You can ask Mama Bear. I get a tan like nobody's business. But yeah, like we were up there, Bill, and he was like, man, you ain't got to be so bashful, man. I'm like, yeah, but I want to make sure everybody eats. He's like, bro, there's pans and pans of this stuff back there. This is only what they bring out. He said, we literally eat all day at these parties. And so it was a party for one of his nieces or something. And I was like, okay, you didn't tell me twice. Shit. Well, I went to digging in 4 or 5 plates later. I could barely walk. That's when they started bringing the damn whiskey and beer and shit out. And I was like, holy crap. Even before, like when I first got there, I was drinking. Even before the food was ready, there's so much stuff to like munch on, man. Is somebody coughing? Oh. But yeah, I was like, hell to the yeah, man. I was like, let's eat. And then I went to Grub and Bow and I couldn't stop. I can't eat as much as I used to now, though. I've got to where I'll barely eat once or twice a day. Yeah, it was good, man. They were like, man, there was finger foods and little tostada things, and I was just like, holy crap. I was like, man, this is great food. And he was like, bro, this ain't even dinner. He's like, this is just what we munch on until my mom is ready. He was like, so don't get too full. And I was like, fuck, man, I'm already kind of full. And he was like, well, you got to wait till they bring the other food out. So when they started bringing the main stuff out, I was like, oh, I'm not full. Hell to the no. I tortured myself that day and took freaking 2 big bags of stuff home. So what are we gonna have for breakfast? Eggs? What kind of meat we got? None. Sure. Just chicken, probably. We don't have any steak left.
We don't.
I don't think so. Would you use both fillets and we'll have to go get some somehow. I've been to several places around the world. After seeing the ugliness in those places, I stay here on home soil and live with the ugliness here. Yeah, I feel you, Robert. The ugliness here ain't so bad when you go to other places and see how ugly it could really be, huh? Yeah, I was fat fucker, man, that day. He said I had to piss off the duck down the trolls down. Yep, you already knew. I hope Brewhouse is doing well, guys. He's been in my mind a lot lately too. We got a lot of.
He's been weighing on my mind.
We Brewhouse weighs on my mind a lot, and I really love y'all. So when people have bad times, not just our bad times, man, it weighs on me a lot when y'all have bad times too, because I don't want to see that. I hate my people having bad times. Period. And so pissing on the troll. He said I would have went UA in Stockholm. Aaron's right. People have no idea how fortunate we are to have what we have here. If they did, we'd be more appreciative of it. Yes, and protected a lot more. Right, Bill? Good morning, TMT. Yeah, definitely, man. That when Robert said that, dude, it definitely. I knew what he was saying, man. The ugliness here ain't so ugly when you go someplace else, man, and it's way worse. My kids are fed and healthy, and we have a lot of freedom. We have a lot of freedoms and rights that other people don't have, and people take that shit for granted. And sometimes it seems like a lot of the younger people want it to be like the other places, and they don't realize how bad those places are. Like my man right here that was just from Cuba. I'm sure growing up Cuban with Fidel Castro and not having anything, and man, like starving to death and not getting. I never starved. I mean, we weren't rich, but we never went without a meal. Somehow it might just be a pack of fucking ramen noodles with some mixed vegetables or something, but it was something to eat. There's people that don't have nothing to eat for days, and I take for granted. I complain about having all these eggs all the time, but damn, like there's people that would fucking. My buddy said he watched a kid cut a motherfucker in the head with a machete over a pack of fucking crackers, dude, and ripped them open and started eating them right then because he was so hungry. Like when I saw that, that's when I didn't see it, but he told me about it, and when I heard about it, I was like, fuck that, I'm not going to do this. I'm prepper now. Like let's start buying food.
Exactly, Martin.
Exactly, Martin. That's what I'm saying.
Here's chocolate.
She started sleeping. She started sleeping on my mom. This one's name is Chocolate or Cocoa. I've been calling her Cocoa Puff because she looks like a little Cocoa Puff cereal, but she is dark chocolate, and she is very pretty.
She's milk chocolate, not dark chocolate.
It's a boy. I thought that was a ring. No, it's a girl. He's a little girl, Dad. Here, let me see.
Blue.
Here you guys go. Here's Chocolate. Oh, big yawn. There you go. So look at their coloring. Ain't she pretty? And look, they're so small they can just fit in my hands. They're pit bulls, man. They're little pit bulls. I told them, watch them all be mini pints. They'll be like, but mom and dad are both big as fuck. So
Top G, you are so
exactly. Yeah, man. Like, no food goes to waste here. For one thing, I have chickens, so anything we don't eat goes right to the chickens, and they supply me with fresh eggs. So that's good. And the dogs, I just feed them. But man, yeah.
That's what we should call her, Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear? Oh, Top. I think I'm gonna call her Yogi Bear. That's her name right there, buddy. That is her name right there, Top. We just named her Yogi Bear. Yep, the Yogi Bear. She looks like a little bear too. Little Cocoa Puff. This one right here. We got one that looks like her daddy, Scout Jr. Susie said, mitigation. When I was in Somalia, I smelled the stench of innocent men, women, and children rotting in the desert sun from being starved to death. Yeah, and that's not something that I'm going to take lightly either, brother. I don't know if I want to pin it, but I'm going to because I think I need to read that. He said, when I was in Somalia, I smelled the stench of 300,000 plus stench of innocent men, women, and children rotting in the desert from starvation. Remember Somalia, like Black Hawk Down shit? He was over there for that. Man, Yogi at the picnic basket. Yeah, man, she looked like a little Yogi Bear. Yeah, my buddy was in Somalia. He was over there too, man. And he said a lot of stuff that I didn't never. He got drunk one night with us and kind of just let it out, man. I guess he had to, and I was the one. So that seems to be the recurring. Mac Mahoney, when he was alive, I worked for him. He was an older man. He was in Vietnam. I used to go in and sit with him after work. He asked me to come and have a drink with him. He always had the really good expensive scotch and like really expensive whiskey, bourbons and stuff, like expensive. So anytime he offered, I would always accept. You know, it's rude of me not to drink that $1,000 bottle of scotch. Why would I not? I would never be able to do that if it wasn't for Mac. But him and Nita love me. Their son would have been my age, but he died when he was little, and so they kind of adopted me too. And Mac was telling me a story. He worked supply. He was a truck driver in Vietnam. Would get the stuff that the troops needed back and forth. He said he'd been there for 8-9 months, man. Came over the top of a hill, and when he came over the top of the hill, there was a bunch of mama sons out there with cold Coca-Colas. They had ice even. He said they were bottled Cokes and ice. He said, I ain't seen a Coca-Cola in 8 months, man. He said everybody jumped out, ran over, 25 cents a bottle, fucking gave it to him. He said they all popped the tops, went to drinking. He said he woke up in a hospital with ice chips in his mouth. They put battery acid in the fucking Cokes. He killed a couple guys. He had a Teflon throat, talked like this because his throat was all rebuilt. About killed him. But he talked about that, and I would never be rude, Bill. You know me. Hey, Justin, come on in and have a drink with me. All right, Mac. Like shit. He'd be like, what do you got a taste for today? I'd be like, I sure like to have a little sniff of that scotch right there. And he'd pop the most expensive bottle and pour you a fucking glass, no ice, no nothing to water it down, just room temperature scotch in a fucking glass. But he'd fill it. You know, I would. And you sip that shit, so I'd be there an hour or two because you can't just. I'm not going to suck it down. You taste that. Yeah, wow. I heard a lot of story about the VCs, man.
That's awesome.
Wow, Randall, that's fucking cool, man. When we were at sea, we found a body floating. I'll never forget the smell. He looked like Total Recall when the gasping for air in his. Yeah, I popped. Damn, that's crazy, Top. You guys have. I've seen some death and stuff myself, man. Seen it. Yeah, scotch was it was yummy. It was very yummy, and you can sip it, and man, the buzz that stuff gives you isn't like the cheap whiskey, man. That stuff gives you a nice hum. It's a hum, is what I call it. It's not really a buzz. Mac would get a couple sips in, and he just want to talk. You know, I just listen. Wouldn't just sit there and sip my whiskey and listen to him. You know, but he passed away. What, 2 years ago? I used to message him all the time on Facebook and Instagram. I used to see him with his cowboy hat. He was from Texas. He lived up here. They moved back to Texas, and he retired when they sold the company. Retired. Jameson's one of my favorites too. That $1,000 bottle of scotch was pretty fucking yummy too. I can't remember who make it, but it was good to me. You never knew you soak up water. Yeah, you're mostly water, especially floating in that shit. You know how things float in the water, they fill up. But yeah, they moved back to Texas, and I got a message from him one day, and it was his wife Nita, and she was like, "Is this Biggin?" Because they used to call me Biggin. The worst part was when I got shot by a 10-year-old kid from a blind doorway down an alley while I had my squad come up. Damn, brother. A dead human has a very unique odor. You know, and blood, dude. Blood has a very unique odor and copper metallic taste to it when you're around it, and mass amounts of human blood in it. Animal blood does the same kind of, but human blood's a lot different. Like it's different, man. I got a big taste of that Tuesday or Wednesday, wasn't it? I knew as soon as I walked in the house, man. I asked, Charles was like, "Man, you want to go in?" I said, "I kind of need to." And I went in and was walking through, just looking from where the bullet holes and what damage they did when they were coming through to metal and you know, Twin's a sponge. I want to see. I want to see what weapons produce, and So I walked through the house, and the closer I got to where she passed, the worse it was, and the more I could taste it and smell it. And then I got there and I saw why I could, and I lost my shit, but I kept it. I kept it as good as I could for as long as I could while I was around everybody. But once I got away from everybody, I just lost my shit. And that's the way you do it, man. You try to, it's something I'll never fucking forget. Yeah, no. Yeah, he was like, when I was 10, and I still remember. You never forget that shit, man. There's some things that are just ingrained into my memory. As much as I try to put them in the back, in that little compartment in the back of your head, you know, guys, like you just put it back there, and but it doesn't stay there all the time. Back in the day, I had a company. We did crime scene cleanup before it turned into a TV show. Damn, Bill, I've unfortunately I've got to go do that. I was supposed to do it yesterday. Today it's going to be even worse because it's hot. The bodies that have been in the water for a while, be careful getting them out. I had a guy grab the arm of my body and pull skin came off. Yeah, I would have fucking lost my shit. Later, Robert. Take care, brother. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for sharing those stories, man. I know it's hard for you to talk about that kind of stuff, man, but we all do really appreciate it, and we really, really are here for you, brother. Just know that, man.
Oh, wow, Top. Have a great day, Robert.
Yeah, I mean, you got about all you can do, man. Little tail. She said, I'm happy, girl. I'm there, my mama with my tail wagging.
She slept with me all night.
She said, sweetie. She said, welcome, mamas. They're all cute. This one's trying to. She's sweet. Here's my mama. They're all dead. I can't. It's amazing how well these puppies get around, man. I'm sure it is, brother, and I'm sure it is, and it probably does help, kind of. So you know, I'm sure it helps, man. Talking about stuff like that really does help sometimes. But definitely take care of yourself, brother. No, if you ever need to talk, man, off this bullshit. I'm here for you, bro. I'm wholeheartedly here. Big Bearded Warrior, what's up, my brother?
If anybody ever needs to talk,
yeah, if anybody ever needs to talk, don't feel like you can't reach out to me. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, man, and you just need to talk. Hell, you call me at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, I need a ride home from this crack house. I'll come get you, brother.
And that goes for anybody. Always here. Do not I'm always ever hesitate to pick that phone up and call
Nope. I'm always here. I'll fucking throw my phone number out for y'all. I don't care. Y'all are family. I keep feeling puppies. They just, man, these little suckers are little wiggle worms, man. It's amazing that they're only 4 days old and they can get around like they do. We can't keep them contained. They go where they want to go. Like,
yeah, I understand why Mama Bear hasn't slept.
Yeah, because they fall. Our camper is like a 3-foot drop from the top of the bed to the floor. You know, it's a wing, so they slide in. But yeah, he said more like a whorehouse for me. I'll come get you, brother. I'll come get you. It doesn't matter, man. It always helps to talk to somebody, man. That's one of the reasons I got on my live chat the other day. I sat here and was like, man, do I need to get on here and just put everything out there like that? What happened? And, you know, it's but I have to, man. Like this, y'all are my family, and you guys know what Twin and Mama Bear have been through, and it's just one more chunk to add to everything else. But hey, not cucumber surplus. Hey, the cucumber chick has never came back. That's sad. It literally has shaped the channel, guys. My phone does not want to charge. It's on 10%. Charger. Come on, girl. I still got all the cucumber stickers. I need to send some to everybody. I need to put one on my gun safe too. I got a bunch of stickers given to me a couple years back. I put them on, and the inside of the door I covered with stickers, and it's just cool. It's like my sticker collection place, man. And what other better place to put all the stickers I get than on my gun safe? So I like it. But yeah, like, excuse me. That's why I was like, yeah, I better get on here. And then, you know, you guys were the first ones to see Blue born and the first 3 pups, and you guys knew that I had to go get my daughter married, and she was married, and then damn, she had Sarah yesterday. This is crazy. She called us yesterday morning and was like, hey, I'm heading to the hospital. I'm like 5 or 6 centimeters dilated. They're going to take me back. And they took her back. And then she called us, was like, hey, your granddaughter's here. I was like, what? Really? That quick? And all of a sudden it was bam, she was here. And I was like, holy crap. We got another little bean to add to the fucking Twin Arrows Survival posse. It's definitely been a week. It's been a year. It's been a year, guys. So
It's been exhausting.
It's been an exhausting year.
We're only 4 months into it.
Uh-oh. But yeah, but it's, you know, I guess, I don't know how long they usually Top G would say my name, but my YouTube struggling. I'm talking to him for 2 hours. Then he's, thank you, man. I'm ready to go. I said, God sent me, and he was just overwhelmed. Exactly, man. Man, it's just sometimes you get put in the right place at the right time for the right people, man. And sometimes the right people get put in the wrong place for the wrong time. But Gay said, I remember Krista was quick. Dude, Harley was quick. So when my son was born, she was in labor for like 20 some hours. And then I worked that whole day. And then by the time I got off work the next day, she was finally having Alan when I got her. So I did get to see him born. We had to rush up there. Oh, he lives way out. Damn, that's killer. But Harley came. I was at the motorcycle clubhouse, and I got a call, and they were like, hey, Crystal's in labor. We just took her to the emergency room in Henderson, which was where we wanted Harley born. So I jumped on the bike, scooted over there real quick, got in. They had a monitor on her belly, and it started going haywire. The doctor threw the door open, come running in, putting his gloves on, and was like, we got a baby coming, guys. We got a baby coming. And he looked down, and Harley was already on the bed. So he was like, oh, we have a baby. Grabbed her real quick, got doing what he had to do, and I was like, damn, she just squirted right out. Like, poof, like a fucking little turd flew out. I said, good God, you didn't even push. She said, I pushed one time, and she just came. I couldn't stop. She was long and skinny. Alan was long and skinny, too. They were both really like 21 inches long, 6 pounds and some ounces each one. So, oh, Mama's got a puppy, guys. Just passed out in her hand. Here, look at this. Here it goes. See her sit there with the puppy. This is how Mama, look, that's Coco. That's how Mama Bear spends most of her day. The puppers. Now I gotta fuck with the battery again, because it doesn't want to. But yeah, that's how we sit up here yesterday most of the day, just chilling with the pups. Suzy Q, good morning. Hey, thank you. Thank you for checking in on us and seeing how everything is going. Hope all is well with you. It's been a weird week. I'm sure you've heard. It's been a roller coaster. I have to work tomorrow. I got to go. Oh, God. Why is he even bringing that up? Susie, he says, I'm still sitting down at work. That one ain't going to fly. But no, man, I got to work tomorrow and Sunday. I got to go tear out bathrooms. Remember that flooring I did where y'all saw where I tore the floor joist and we put the plywood down and stuff? We got to go tear out the bathrooms. So it's for his landlord's mom and dad. The people who rented it didn't tell them that the whole shit had been leaking and the floors were falling through and rotting. And so we went in and put all new joists, treated joist and lumber, plywood up. Got all the flooring that was rotted out, but both bathrooms are just as bad. There's a hole right before the door. And I got to tear all that out, tear the shower, tear the bathtub, tear the walls, everything. We're putting all new floors, all new sheetrock, and then we'll paint it, put cabinets. And it's pretty much a total home renovation. We do more than just painting. There ain't nothing on a house we can't do, basically. So with that, you know, we do that and we do everything. So. But it's nasty, dirty work, and it stinks because it's wet, rotten plywood and fucking 2x6s and 8s and 2x4s, and it's just nasty and fucking nasty. But I'll put on a mask and my gloves, and I'll go to work. So it is good. It's work. It's something, but I wonder if it's supposed to be sunny today.
It is. I looked earlier and said it was supposed to be partly cloudy this morning.
Well, I would uncover, but then we'd have to cover back up when that rain came Monday, so I'm just going to leave it covered. But I do want to open up Maddie's side on that one end so she can open up her shit. Like you did ours. Yeah, so we get a breeze to come through this shit. So it is good. Yeah, it was hot. It's fucking steamy in here, but it is what it is. But I'm thinking I might just jump off. We've been on for an hour and a half. Jump off and get some breakfast, get our day started.
I would go to 2 and then.
You do 2 hours. Y'all want to do 2 hours or do y'all want to do 1 hour and a half? It don't matter to me. I don't know if anybody's Friday. Everybody's got stuff to do. If y'all want to do 2 hours, give me a thumbs up. If you want to do a hour and a half, give me a thumbs down. Because I know some people like listening at work and shit. 5 hours ACR. Hey man, if I could sit here for 5 hours, Savage goes, all right, we'll do. Everybody's gonna say 2 hours. I already know. ACR said 5 hours. All right, we'll do 2 hours, guys.
ACR, no disrespect, but you bumped your head.
That's crazy. Yeah, we'll do it, man. Fuck it. I wish I could do a 5 hour live. If I could sit here for 5 hours, I'd have to have a setup for that though, like because we have a lot of stuff we have to do before we can even. I found an old 80s interarms long action at the flea market. What caliber, brother? No, it's old 80s interarms long action. Huh. Isn't it interarms? No, Cobra made my Mac 11. My Mac 10. It was a Mac 10. I think it was Cobra. Interarms, Cobra. It was one of the two. Yeah, you can't talk facts with people like that. There's no way. Lenny's smart.
Good morning, Teresa.
Hey, yeah, yes, and if we need to do a cookout where I can come down and have a cookout with y'all, and just the Mauser. Oh, Mauser. Oh, I would love the Mauser action, brother. What?
Do a cookout where?
Texas with ACR and Cajun.
Oh,
shit, you already know Cajun cooking. You gonna go? You already know if Cajun and ACR are cooking, and me and all three of us cook something and bring down together. Shit.
Mama Bear's gonna be fat again.
No, I ain't gonna get fat. 7 stone. Good morning, my brother.
That was a joke, by the way. I will never be fat again.
No, I'm not going back to that lifestyle.
No. Every time in my life.
As much as I don't crave everything like I used to. Was what a boy or girl? We had a little girl, Teresa. My daughter had a little girl yesterday.
Yesterday evening.
Probably be a 300 Weatherby. Oh man, that's gonna be a man. I want to see pictures of that build when you're doing it. Putting brisket on a smoker at 2 or 3 a.m. tomorrow. Hell yeah, brother.
Martin,
smoke brisket,
you're blue.
Texas.
Handle it.
You can, bro. Get him, brother. I got him. I was trying. We ain't blocking all the trolls, but if it's gonna be to a point where it's fucking pissing people off and it's gonna piss everybody off, then we can block them. Y'all can. I just not gonna block every single one that comes in, but if it's gonna be like that, then we will block. Don't worry, guys. Y'all can block. Twin Arrows ain't gonna be mad. We're all fat. Good for you losing it. Regrets on the little one. And thanks, Savage. I mean, Mama Bear and I worked hard to lose that. It wasn't hard work as hard as everybody thinks it is. Changing our diet was the main thing that helped, and not eating so much shit food. Oh, Martin didn't get the memo. Well, we block him. If you guys know, there you go. Yeah, we're still doing it. We're just not doing it as much. Open God. Oh shit! Awesome! Congratulations to Billy.
Please
hey man, it's coming. We had ours granddaughter yesterday. Harley had the baby yesterday afternoon. Eat garden food, red meat, and that's what we do. We eat vegetables, red meat, eggs, cheese, yogurt, and fruit. And Mama Bear loves candy and ice cream and donuts and stuff still, and lemon bars and shit still too.
I like ice cream and stuff.
He's right there. Oh, Coco.
And that's once a month.
Yogi says, "Hey, Dad, I come and see you." Hi, Yogers.
Martin, I'll fill you in on Discord.
Yeah, we'll fill you in on Discord, Martin. Man, yeah, babies and. Chris, I hope he comes July 17th. Man, I hope he comes July 17th. I know he probably won't, but July 17th is Twin Arrow's birthday, and I know 2 other people with that birthday that are close. My best friend ever, Russ, who helped me pay storage. His birthday is July 17th. His grandson's birthday is July 17th, and mine's July 17th. We were all, and Noah is my homie, and Russell's my homie. Like, that's his due date. Oh,
I already told you this.
Oh, when I was 40s deep. Twin has no fucking memory, guys. Busy family time. Yes. Oh man, that would be fucking awesome. Pray that little man is going on my birthday. I'll be partying down for him.
So hard Sarah would come on my birthday.
Yeah, we were hoping Sarah was gonna wait till Mama Bear's birthday, but she couldn't. She was ready.
She said, "Haha, jokes on y'all. I mean, my own day."
April Fools, but it's still in April, exactly. So it's still cool. so cool. That is awesome. That would be so cool to have another person on this planet have my birthday, man. I'm sure there's a bunch of people. I'm on this Cancer astrological thing on Facebook, and there's on the 17th. A lot of people are. Everybody's like, "Hey, happy birthday to all the 17 people out there," because it's my birthday, and I'm like, "Oh shit, happy birthday, mine too." It's pretty cool. He said my 6-month-old was born on my birthday, my last son. That's a fucking birthday present right there, buddy. That is a good birthday present. Yeah, it's me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, y'all have the same birthday. That's cool as shit. Who's right there? I got a bird. You have to pick him up.
No, I need to.
Oh, that is cool, man. That would be.
Hello?
He said, "Mama said God has something for me to eat."
He's the littlest one.
This is the littlest pup. He's a little boy. See, he's black and he's got some like brindle in him. And I love these little babies so much. It's gonna be so hard selling them, but
Last night you said we were keeping them.
No, we can't keep all these damn puppies.
Except for the ones bearded one and
Yep.
everybody else.
No, we can't keep them all. We got fucking 22 fucking dogs right now. A whole day's pay goes to dog food a week. Oh man, Krista said my second grandbaby was born 5 days after my birthday. That's cool. Hey, it's just my B-day is July 6th. I'm a Cancer. Yeah, I am too, Pilgrim. July 17th, Cancer, buddy. My sister's July 26th. She's a Leo. But yeah, man, July is the best month. That man, I'm gonna do a live chat my birthday too. It's on a Thursday this year, I think. I will be on a live chat with y'all that morning.
Saturday. You better believe I'll be on here.
I'm hoping now that I got storage. Well, I paid storage up to where they can't sell my shit, but I can't get back into it now because I owe a whole nother month this month, which I'll pay hopefully when work picks up. But I did go to get some stuff out of it while I had a chance, so make sure all my shit was okay. But yeah, so just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. Good song. I always listen to that on Friday riding home with a pocket full of money. But now I work to them tomorrow and Sunday, so we'll be all right. We'll get it. But yeah, man, that's fucking Cancer's best. But birthday is pretty good. I'll be on here with y'all for that morning because I'll definitely spend it with my peeps. But yeah, so Glory, I don't know if anybody who's on Discord, I'm still trying to figure out how to add rooms and stuff, guys, because I want to add a room for that, like we were doing yesterday, Krista, where everybody was talking and listening to that music player thing. That music player thing's pretty cool. So everybody on Discord now, there's a room in there you can go on and listen to music. Any kind of music, and you can jam it. Martin says, I don't want to remember my birthday.
I'm with you, Martin.
Martin, you're only 25, bro. Martin going jing-a-ling-a-ling. I'll be 46 this year, guys. Holy crap-olies. Ah, dang. My mama told me I wouldn't make it to 35. Beat that one, didn't I? ACR said, ACR don't give 0 fucks today. Went to grab my trash cans from the curb and my underwear. Enjoy the show, neighbors. Sounds like something Twin would do. Hey, I get a lot. When I'm on a homestead, bro, I walk around in shorts. That's it. That's it, man. I love it. Top C. August what, Top? He said, I'll be 44 in August. 48 in September. Man, time flies, don't it, Krista? Don't it fucking flies. The second, hell yeah, man. What? So are you Leo? Top? My sister was July 26th. So, yeah, July 26th. So she's a Leo. You should be about the same. Krista, there's no way. Yeah, Krista doesn't look. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, Krista doesn't look 48, guys. Chris V. Oh, happy birthday, Chris. Oh, holy shit, man. Way too fast, sis. Way too fast. Who's behind me right there? I can't.
Whose birthday is it?
Chris V.
Happy birthday, Chris.
I'm 38, mentally feel 21, physically.
You have a bunch
50, 55.
So sit back,
I'm not. Now I feel 18, bro. My body lets me know sometimes I'm not, but my body doesn't hurt as bad as it used to when I had a lot of weight on me. With all the weight and shit on me, man, it hurt going out working out, which I'm gonna work out today. Physically feel 85. Some mornings I do, brother. Yeah, Krista looks like she's 25, guys. Like when I first met Krista, I didn't think she was 48. I was like, damn. She's younger than me, or my age, you know. But I'm 46. I'm catching up to you, sis. I'm as fast as I can. I tell you, when I was on testosterone, though, guys, that was Jeez, no, I'm fucking old. Martin, you're not that old.
Relax.
I just looked back and got your flashlight. You're good. Yeah, that was.
That's the first time he's latched by himself.
Oh.
I got it him. He went right to it.
He said, Mama Booby, and I go get me some of that. Sassy's passed out. She's tired. My back is my 13 and 14. I feel 130. Yeah. Mine's my damn. He said, Martin, A.K. Noah from the Ark. Like, you guys already know my saying. If you're going to fight like you're the third monkey on Noah's Ark. And, brother, it's starting to rain. Bill loves that one. I'm waiting for Bill. I know he's listening. I need a shirt that says that, Krista. If you're going to fight like you're the third monkey on Noah's Ark. And, brother, it's fitting to rain. See? Told you. That's just for you, Bill. Yeah, I love you, brother. You know that. I was going to say at least one time in the live chat. And that's like went to stand up with something. My lower back popped, couldn't move for a couple minutes. So, Cajun, my sister has fucked up back. Has her whole life since she was little. Car accidents and life fucked her up. She went and had surgery on it, and it made it worse than when she didn't have surgery. She's still all fucked up, can't walk, throws it out all the time, in pain. I mean, damn, bro. Like, it's one of them things. I say the same thing, but pissed off badger, and it's about to rain. Yeah, hell yeah. He said, I share that joke, and it never fails to get a laugh. I love it, man, because it makes you really fucking think, like, damn, boy, you better start fucking scrapping, son. If you're going to fight for something, man, that's how you fight for it. Yeah, see, I had surgery on my hand, Susie, right here. I don't know, you can kind of see it. Right there. They fucked up all that tattoo right there. I was working construction for my own company. He said, those damn badgers are no joke. Hell no. I took a hammer and was tapping a brick so I could fix the man's steps, and I stuck the claw of the hammer in my hand like 3 inches or 2 inches down in, they said. Went to the emergency room. They had to do surgery on it. But, yeah, it doesn't hurt as bad. It used to be real numb. Like, it tingled all the time, but that went away. So it kind of worked for me, but surgeries, that's why I don't want one on my ankle, man. I'm kind of scared. Like, is it really going to fix it, or is it going to make it be worse? You know what I mean? So my sister's was worse. Like, no fucking way I'd do that. Yeah, exactly, Mark. My sister's on some pain medication too. Like, my sister's on some fucking shit, and I don't want to be on stuff like that. I was for 2 years with my shoulder. But working out seems to, yeah, the nerves grew back is what it was. They told me it would. It felt weird though, man. Like, my hand was asleep, and I had this thing right here that they removed, and they took all that shit out. And yeah, they grew back. It stopped tingling. I'm good now. Yeah, it pretty much did. It's good now. Yeah, I've had surgery on my hand too, crushed. Yeah, in the tailgate of a dump truck when delivering load before going to that. Damn. Ow. Ow. That sucked. Mine stuck. It was my fault, man. I wasn't paying attention. I was about finishing up the job on a Friday to get like a $10,000 check that we've been waiting all week for, and we were almost finished, and I stuck a fucking hammer through my hand. Went to the emergency room. They took care of it, got everything up. I went back out, ate lunch, finished my fucking job, and got my check and went home. I walked in like this, holding it, and my ex Mandy was in there, and I dropped it right in front of the homeowner. Blood's dropping everywhere, and he's like, "Oh my God, did you hurt yourself?" And I'm like, "No, it's just a little scratch, but I'm probably gonna go get it checked out. We'll be back in an hour." Went and got it. Went and got my shit checked out. Came back. I was high as a fucking kite. They were giving me morphine and pain pills, and I already had a prescription for pain pills. Smoking weed, I was lit, son. But I got it done. He said, "Quit crying and do some damn push-ups." And live now to, yeah, okay. I've been doing lives for months. Nobody's gonna suspension. I lost the first half tip of my right finger to the bone in a boot camp due to cellulitis. When it helped, now it's stronger, and it's my lady finger. I froze in the cold, dude. Oh man, hell yeah. I've had 3 lower back surgeries. Damn, Pilgrim. And the medication you take and grow for yourself helps more than anything they could give you for it, I'm sure. Take a couple of edibles, boy, that shit will lay you right out, buddy. Yeah, that fucking would suck, man. My buddy got shit like that. ACR got them. We got a bunch of them ACR. Well, I just ignore them, man. They're algorithm. They're trolls, but we're going to stop blocking them so much. And see if they help. Hey, they boost my algorithm. Banned for 5 months. It's funny. So what is happening, guys, to the people that didn't miss it? So since my channel's growing, just don't block them. Just let them come in here. They ain't going to suspend my shit. We know what's up. And this dude with the monkeys and all that shit's funny. So they're putting my channel out there. So Glory explained it, how it works, and how he helped the other channel guys. And they just put your shit out there, and there's going to be a bunch of trolls. You know what I mean? And so we do it like that, and then we won't block them. We just let them come in. It gets my watch hours up. And if 150 trolls come in, if 5 people that come in are actually cool, we have some. Yeah, you can time them out. Yeah. Especially if they're real rude to the women, time them out. You can time them out and stuff. Yeah. I'm not blocking anybody else, though. But you guys can time them out. So we'll do it like that. Yeah. Krista, I would be scared to do that one. That's not like a back surgery, sis. That's going in somewhere that it could kill you. Like your back, I mean, I'm back paralyzed. I'm sure it would kill you, but that's different. And that's crazy. And how long would it take to heal from? What did the surgeons say how long it would take to heal? They told me if I had surgery on my shoulder, it would take 10 to 12 weeks to get back to where I could even just move it. I was like, no, I'm good. My bicep is tore. I got a bad left ankle that probably needs surgery. There's about 3 or 4 surgeries I probably need, but I'm just not going to do them until I fucking absolutely positively have to. Yeah, I'd be terrified. He said, yeah, I don't have a brain, so I'll be okay. Mine's real little. It'd be all right. 6 months to heal. Ah, dang. Yeah, that's scary. I mean, I know it's messing with you too, though, but damn, it's 50-50, man. Would it be worth doing it, or would it be, yeah, I don't know. If it's not life-threatening at this moment, I probably wouldn't. I go to the doctor only if I can glue or stitch it. I need to stop the bleed. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Eyes and brains don't heal not like the other parts do. Yeah. Human body is a miraculous thing, man, but it's like it can only take so much. That'd be below the waist surgery for me. Randall said that'd be below the waist surgery for me. I'm not having brain surgery. Super glue it. I do. I super glued a bad cut one time, but then it got infected. He said little brain even smaller. ACR, you got no sense, brother. I love you. They don't call us Minutemen for nothing, homie. I've had eye surgery a year ago, torn retina. I remember that, yeah. He said, I'm hung like a mosquito. Oh, man. I love my people. When you need a laugh, all you got to do is start a live chat. Somebody will say something. I would make symptoms better. I've watched some people who've had the same surgery and it didn't make the headaches and other shit go away. Yeah, then why do it if it's not going to make it? That's why I asked my sister. I was like, well, is it going to make it better? She was like, well, they say it's going to. And I'm like, well, it's a 50-50 chance. And she's always posting on you, oh, I threw my back out. Now they're moving from the mountains. They're going to sell their house in the mountains and move back to the coast in South Carolina. Her husband's job puts them around a lot like that. More money, better place, higher position, I guess. And so they're going to move across North Carolina down into South Carolina by Charleston over by the coast. And her back's bad. She's like, I got to load all this stuff and I've hurt my back again. And I super glued mini lash and just made for that purpose. Just beware. Don't put a bandage over it. Take off the bandage. Super rip it. Ouch. Yeah, that hurts. The disappointment from ain't a movie. Just a shitty universe. Remember, yeah, doctor's practice. It's a doctor's practice, not a doctor's office. Air gun, yes. Watch out, he's a fucking ACR the trip. Who's behind me? I don't want to squish them.
A lot of it.
Right here?
That's Silver.
Silver said, I lay with my daddy. She said, I love my daddy. She said, I know him and I lay with him. We got one that's Silver. Her name's Silver. She looks like, I almost called her Silver Bullet because she looks like a damn, she's silver. She's super gray. She loves her daddy. She's snuggling with me, behind me.
She's right here.
Uh-huh. We should ask somebody to go get some fucking sausage, some damn steak. Why can't we work today? Motherfucker knew I ain't worked since this week, beginning of the week. Demoted from Minuteman to 32nd man. Yep, we're not Minutemen no more. We're the 32nd man. And that's what they thought Minuteman was something patriotic. No, not us. We're not like that. That's the OnlyFans. 2 pump chump. That's what I was just thinking. Two pumps and then go. Thanks, babe. Yep, that's crazy. So yeah, anybody got big plans for the weekend? I got to work all weekend, so I'm just going to come home and cook on the grill and drink beer. And I got to go get some animal food. We got, my son brought down a bunch of stuff that his grandma gave him, some honey melons and some stuff like that. And, oh, we can make peppers and eggs. I'll make that. Some olive oil with peppers. We got garlic left. Y'all ever had Italian peppers and eggs? You take red, green peppers, cut them up with some garlic, and mix them with the eggs. It's really good. It's they make sandwiches out of them too. You put them on a big ass piece of Italian bread. I had it at a deli like that. But yeah, plan to heal up. Absolutely nothing. Exactly. Got a new video out. Oh shit, we're gonna check that one out. I got to get a video out today too. Chris, I got to get a new video out. I got to get one out too. I'm gonna do one on my LBE gear, but I have to go through it because I haven't fucked with it in so long. And then I'll do that, and I'm gonna do the one on the knives. And see, so y'all can see what twin carries. But yeah, that's where I think I heard it from. Was up in like Boston and Massachusetts, Pilgrim. But I'm making some today. I got a bunch of little red peppers, and they're real sweet. I got some big green ones we could put in there. They're sweet too. Maddie was literally crunched on one.
I only ate the whole thing.
Yeah.
And gave the rest of the ducks.
I'll be on the lookout too, AC. Yeah, I'll get one out on my LBE gear today, and possibly the chest rig that I wear. I want to change a couple things. I got to find the stuff to change it. I want to put. It's got a dual single mag pouch in the middle with piggybacks for like pistol mags or a flashlight or anything, but I'm just going to take those off and put 2 more so I can carry 4 more mags. And total, I have 8 on the chest rig with a knife and a little admin pouch, which I might take off. I don't know. I had a radio pouch on it, but I took it off because I figured out there's a radio pouch on the inside of it, so I don't need a radio pouch, so it added more room for something else or nothing. I'm going to just leave it blank because just because you have Molly available doesn't mean you need to fucking put a pouch there, guys. I used to be like that. I'd pouch that motherfucker out, but then I'm like, no, just because there's Molly doesn't mean you have to have a pouch. No service for me, brother. I was not in the military, but there's a lot of people in here that were, so we thank them for their service, not mine. Do I have schizophrenia? Nah, don't have schizophrenia. I ain't paranoid. No, but yeah, just because there's Molly, guys, you don't mean you put something there. I was a Fruit Loop like that long before. I have a runner now, but it's old. No, but I do. ACR, yeah. Are you gonna do a live ACR? I think you had one last night, if I'm not mistaken. I missed it, dude. The day of week I had, I honestly just ate some dinner and went to fucking bed. Tried to get some sleep, but I was still up and down all night because I don't have a really good mattress on the bed. I gave my really good mattress to Maddie, and we just got a little thin pad. Developed yet? Yeah. If you're live tonight, I'll catch you, man. I'm gonna try to hustle up some beer money today. Got no beer money, but I'll see if I can't hustle something up. Carpet upstairs this weekend. Oh man, if I was close, man, I'd come help you. Just like Gloria, I wish I could go help him with defense. If my friends need stuff around the house that I can do, I would definitely come help for free. I wish I was Lenny from Motorhead. I just don't have that big mole that he had, but thanks for the compliment. Twin grows a mustache just for that. Yeah, I got to get a haircut, man. Mama Bear probably could tighten mine up again. It's getting long again. It's easier for her to do it every 2 weeks instead of letting it puff back out like an afro and then cut that shit. Because if Twin doesn't cut his hair, my shit goes poof. I watched surgery online. They did a gas bulb inside my eye. Recovery had damn. I couldn't watch that motherfucker do that. Yeah, I've been hitting the bed early, man. I drank a couple beers last night, but that's damn. Martin broke his neck on the stairs. I'd love to come help people out. Man, if you guys, I wish we all lived closer because I'd jump in the truck and go help.
Yeah, you should hear the story that how he did that. Martin and I were just talking about that the other day.
That's awesome. Savage, I love Habitat for Humanity, brother. They got all kinds of shit, dude. The ones here seem to be a little expensive sometimes, but you can catch them with deals. But yeah, we do. I do a lot of remodels, and a lot of the stuff comes from Habitat because it's just cheaper. My boss's landlord, who does a bunch of remodels, he also finds stuff off of Facebook Marketplace, plywood and shit. That I think he bought like 20 pieces of plywood for like dirt cheap the other day that we used for the flooring. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, my haircut place, other than Mama Bear, when I was going to the one in Raleigh, they give you a shot of whiskey and you could have a beer or two while you sat there. They were like car guys, like greaser car guys. They do like the 50s haircuts and they fucking trim a beard like nobody's business. That's where I used to go. 135. That's not bad, dude. $135 marked down less than 20 for carpet. That's a steal, brother. That is definitely a steal. That is just like ACR got the steal on that packing those weights, man. That's cool when my family gets some fucking deals. I love that shit. Hell yeah. Twin gets deals like that a lot too, man. I've been looking at some online, some exercise equipment and shit, so I want to get a couple stuff. My mustache is cooked. Huh. Maybe. I like it. Everybody loves the mustache, especially your mama's. Damn, that sucks. I know. It's not. It's cooked. It's not crooked. It's not crooked, man. Look. It looks crooked on here. I don't know. Your mama didn't say it was crooked.
Oh, she didn't, bitch, one bit.
Not a bit. Come on, phone. I gotta get a new phone charger, guys. Man, this sucks. I got so much shit. I'm glad I'm working tomorrow. It's unique looking. That's right, Savage. I used to give Mama some handles to hold on to. But yeah, dude, I wish I could come help you, brother. I would love to. But yeah, that's a lot of that stuff comes from Habitat. When I start doing a cabin on the next homestead, I'm going to build one. I was going to get a pre-manufactured one, but they want like $10,000 for these things. And by the time you fucking put insulation and everything, you'll have $20,000, $30,000 on a fucking small little cabin. I can build it by buying the lumber for half of what they want. And I can do it the way I want it, set it up the way I want it. Because I want my room up in the loft. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be down on the bottom. I want to be able to go up these little stairs and then go up in the loft. I know it'll be difficult to stand up in, but we'll have a camper out there as well. But yeah, I got a whole plan for that. And I want to build a separate little building for the YouTube stuff. I want to build a little studio where we can go in and sit comfortable chairs and have an actual camera with microphone, and we can do our live chats, and we can invite guests, maybe in a little podcast stuff with Tin Man, Metal, and got a little bit of stuff I want to do for the channel. But today I think I'm gonna focus on a couple videos for you guys. We'll do that and do the knife one, do the LBE, and maybe my chest rig. I'll have the chest rig and LBE out anyways because it's part of the knife video, but I'll try to see if I can get it to where I got a total gym for $10, perfect conditions from Habitat for Humanity. If I broke it down and took that day, needless to say, I did exactly. I got one. I don't know. So me and my boss were working on a Saturday, and we passed an estate sale in Franklinton, and we stopped. We had to wait for the paint to dry. So he was like, "Hey man, we'll go in here and check it out." And he paid me my money for that day, so I could have money when I went in. And I went in and I found this workout thing. It's kind of like a total gym. It's got everything: lat pull down, bench, legs, fucking. You can do all kinds of shit and all kinds of bars with it. And I was looking at it and I was like, how much y'all want for it? She was like, make me an offer. And I was on the phone and Mama Bear said, I was thinking $100. She was like, tell him 50. Tell him $50. I was $50. She was like, sold. You can take it right now. Can you get it out of here? I was like, yeah, I got a truck. I said, look, I'm at work right now. Can I come back later? She was like, yep, you got it. It's yours. They put a sold sign on it. Me and Mama Bear went back and the guys that were there helped us take it apart. I got it home, got it down here. I got a bunch of plywood sitting on plywood. My son bought me a squat rack. I just need a flat bench so I can use that for doing bench press. It's like we got a couple dumbbells, little dumbbells. We got 10s and 20s. I'm working on getting some more of those. And I want a bench press. I want to be able to do bench and stuff like, what's the matter? What's the matter? Yeah, I know. The fan's not pointing even in the general direction to us. So. But yeah, I like it, man, and it's got everything we need, and the weights on it are heavy enough to where I can't do the whole rack on certain exercises. So you do get a really good workout. That's what I like about it. It gives you a really good solid workout, heavy weights. Like Mama Bear and I are going to eat and go. I'm not sitting back. I did a bunch of bench press yesterday. I'm ready. I love bench though, man. I love it, dude. I love bench. I love squats. I love just working out. The bench on mine. It's kind of goes far back, but once you get it up, you can push it, and you got 2 different places to put your hands, so it works different parts. Because to do bench, you got to work it 3 different ways. You need to do flat, incline, and decline. It works the 3 parts of your chest. And like triceps, there's 3 different exercises for the 3 different muscles. Biceps, there's different parts of your bicep to do it. Like there's like a system to it, I can't bench a lot because of my arms being so long. Like I can do my body weight, but I mean, my boy Lee, who is half my fucking size, can do like 550. I can't do that. Like I'm at like 2 something, man, and I'm fucking, my arms are just so long. But I use dumbbells more than I use straight bar. I usually use like 40 or 60, 50. I'll start with in each hand, and I'll go to 50, 55, and then sometimes I'll start at 50 and I'll go to 65 doing the bench. But I use dumbbells because I get a deeper pull with it because my arms are so long, and I just get a better stretch. So that's what I do. I very rarely do I use a straight bar to bench. But I want to get some dumbbells and shit, and I want a straight bar because I like squatting with a straight bar. But I have a leg machine. I can do the quads and hamstrings and glutes and all that shit with mine. So, but well, guys, we're at 2 hours, and I'm about to fucking starve. And them peppers and onions, or peppers and eggs, sounded really good. So I appreciate y'all. We're here. If you guys need to talk, we'll be on Discord. I'm gonna go see if I can figure out this music thing that we put on there because I want to jam some music.
Maybe we'll do it later.
Might do a live later. I'm thinking might do one tonight, see how it goes in the night, and see if I can't get some money together for some beer and shit, and I'll have a live. If I ain't drinking, I probably won't do a live because I won't be feeling real good, but we'll figure it out, guys. I love y'all. Stay safe. Watch your 6. Always forward. I'll see y'all on Discord.
Love y'all.
And the dogs were just